how to handle difficult clients. So the first one is what we're going to term the chatty Cathy, otherwise known as the talker. How do we best handle these clients? The first thing that I would do is quietly, maybe after class that day, I would just pull them aside and respectfully ask, like, hey guys, I would really appreciate it if whenever we're doing the talking points that you would pay attention. I know that we have so much that we can teach you. How you say things matters more than what you say. If you treat them like they are 8-year-olds and they are being scolded for doing something, you're probably going to end up watching that client walk right out the door of your gym. Client number 2 that is most difficult to handle is what I refer to as Big Brits Bart. This is the client that thinks that they know it all. If you tell them, hey, you know what? I think that 100 pounds for that movement right there is where you should hang out. And you turn your head for 2 seconds and you turn back and they're loading up more and more and more weight. Maybe this is the person that is going around and coaching other clients. More often than not, what I've found with Big Brits Bart is that they simply need a little bit more education. Maybe you need to take more time to explain to them adequately that what they are doing is not in line with what they said their goals were. So a lot of times the best solution for Big Brits Bart, the person who knows it all, is just in you educating them a little bit more in terms of where they're at and where they want to go. How do they best get there? The third client that we're going to talk about is what I call Sly Stallone. And if you are a child of the 80s, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Of course, Sylvester Stallone. But in this case, we're using Sly Stallone to describe the cheater. Some other clients were coming up to coaches and the owners alike and saying, hey, this person or that person, they were going much slower than I was, and yet they found themselves at the top of the leaderboard. Here's the reality. It doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter, guys. Here's what does matter. I don't believe deep in my heart that people at my gym are there to cheat. The third reason why I don't believe we have cheaters in our gym is simple. I believe that we are surrounded with a group of people of high character and integrity. I don't want to think about the bad. I believe and have faith in the humanity to do the right thing. And I think that that's what our gyms are full of. People that are wanting to come in, have fun, work hard, and do the right thing. But maybe, just maybe, being at the top of the leaderboard on that day is the win that your client needed to have. Maybe they had a really bad day of work. Maybe they got cut off in traffic, or they had an argument with their spouse earlier in the day. And coming in and doing that workout in whatever fashion they do it in and finding themselves getting that little victory is what is going to boost their spirits at the end of the day. Perhaps that's the reason. And who are we to judge that? Our job is to love them. Our job is to be their coach. Our job is to deliver the best hour of their day. So high five them on the way out and tell them, hey, I hope that you have a fantastic day. Thanks so much for coming.